As you guys can see, we've already installed the BC coilover into this SC430. What you're gonna need to get started is a 17 millimeter wrench to get this nut off of your upper control arm. At the bottom, we have a 19 millimeter. We have a brake, or not a brake line, we actually have a wheel speed sensor that's attached to the strut that is a 10 millimeter. And you have another 10 millimeter that attaches the height sensor on this left side. In the back, you're also gonna have a 10 millimeter height sensor, but we'll get to that later. The last thing you're gonna wanna remove are these two 12 millimeter bolts on the sway bar, and up top, there's three 14 millimeter bolts to remove as well. Heading to the rear, we have them installed back here as well. With this stock suspension, there's two 12 millimeter bolts right here that hold the strut to the side. With the BC coilovers, we eliminate that and you don't need to put those bolts back in. But I just wanted to note that to you guys, that that is one step that you don't see here that you're gonna have to do. The bottom has a single 19 millimeter, and up at the top, you have three 14 millimeters, just like the front. You don't have to remove any upper control arm bolts or lower control arm bolts or anything like that. So it's pretty simple until you get inside the actual trunk, where there's some plastic liners and stuff that you're gonna have to remove to be able to get to those 3 millimeter bolts up at the top. On this left rear as well, there's also another height sensor that has a 10 millimeter inside that you're gonna wanna take out as well, just like we did up front.